one might appear. And look, it's here.
One verse is done.
The work's begun. I come to sing a song about hope, in spite of everything ridiculous and sad.
Though we are beyond belief,
Depressed, confused,
and mad.
Well, I got dressed. I underestimated how much it would take. I didn't break.
I didn't break.
Until right now, I sing of hope.
I sing of hope.
And don't know how.
So maybe I could substitute strength because I am strong.
I am strong enough.
I got through lots of things I didn't think I could.
And so did you. I know that's true. And so we sing a song about hope.
Though I can't guarantee that there's something real behind it.
I have to try to show my people I can find it.
And so today,
When life is crazy and impossible to bear,
It must be there. Fear never wins. That is what I hope. See? I said hope.
The work begins.
hope is the thing with feathers that perches on the soul
And sings the tune with no words.
And never stops
At all.
And the sweetest
In the gale!
is heard. And sore is the storm
that could have bashed the little bird.
That kept so many warm.
I've heard it in the chillest land
and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me.
I have eaten the plums that were in the icebox.
And which you were probably saving for breakfast. Forgive me! They were delicious. So sweet. And so cold. Cold? Whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll be together whatever the weather, whether we like it or not.
Whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll be together whatever the weather, whether we like it or not.
Whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot, we'll be together whatever the weather, whether we like it or not.
Whether the weather is cold or whether the weather is hot,
men's eyes, I all alone beweep my outcast state.
And trouble. Deaf heaven with bootless cries.
And look upon myself and curse my fate, wishing me like to one more rich in hope, featured like him with friends possessed.
Desiring this man's art and that man's scope.
With what I most enjoy, contented least.
Yet in these thoughts myself almost despising.
Haply, I think on thee, and then to my state, like to the lark at the break of day, arising from sullen earth, sings hymns at heaven's gate. Thy sweet love remembered, such wealth brings,
That then I scorn to change my state with kings.
Who made the world?
Who made the swan, the black bear? Who made the grasshopper?
This grasshopper, I mean.
The one who jumped out of the grass.
The one who's eating sugar out of my hand. The one whose jaws move back and forth instead of up and down. Who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she raises her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she flaps her wings and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is.
I do know how to pay attention.
How to fall down into the grass. How to kneel in the grass.
How to be idle and blessed. How to stroll through the fields, which is what I have been doing all day.
Tell me, should I have done something different?
Doesn't everything die at last and too soon?
Tell me, what is it you plan to do?
With your one wild and precious life.
A sweet breeze met the boy as he walked to his journey. He traveled on all fours for quite some time.
He grew. And he paused. One day, he had the urge to stand.
To walk. It made his journey easier. He could run, too, but for the most part, he walked.
He wasn't afraid of much.
He wandered the fields, exploring, sometimes stopping,
Sometimes going happily in circles.
Sometimes dancing.
And sometimes, napping. One day, the boy saw an oak leaf drift and land on the water.
How does this leaf float? The way stars float in the night sky?
A spray of sand interrupted his thoughts.
Where are you going in such a hurry? But the rabbit shot out of sight, disappearing onto a path the boy had never noticed before.
The boy left the floating leaf and wandered toward the back.
There, he saw a cat.
The cat purred gently.
Where did the rabbit go in such a hurry?
He was in a rush to start his journey. It's time for you to start your journey, too.
Oh, but I have been on a journey. I've seen wonderful things, like how a leaf floats on water.
Well, that's fascinating. But you don't want to be late. You don't want to be left behind.
Behind? Who's ahead of me?
You wouldn't know how many. You know, you're not the only one on this journey. Plenty ahead of you. Lots to follow.
The boy began walking down the path. It stretched out far ahead of him.
Signs kept pointing him along the way.
Some parts of the journey were easy. Some were very difficult. And though he followed the well-worn path, the boy had a growing feeling that he was very lost. It seemed the forest grew thicker.
The soil was wet and muddy, making every step a struggle.
Clouds have rolled
boy ran. And ran.
And ran. And as he ran, he noticed the forest getting darker and thicker. The muddy ground became covered with water. He could no longer see the path.
He slashed through the swamp.
Until he came to a clearing in the forest.
And there he saw
A bird.
You look lost. I don't think so. I mean, I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it.
Hadn't thought about it?
Well, you must have some idea where you're going, yes? Well, I've been following your path. It seems many people have taken it before me. And there have been many signs along the way, and a very helpful cat that guided me back when I started to wander.
But where did you want to be going?
Yes, where? I'm not sure.
He looked around at the dark, tangled swamp.
But I do know that this isn't where I want to be. I guess I am lost.
Ask yourself where you want to go.
Then follow the signs you already know. What signs? Where are they?
But the birds had flown off into the cloudy night sky. The boy looked up.
Something he hadn't done in a very, very long time.
He desperately tried to find the bird.
As he did, the clouds began to melt. And there he saw
A star! A very bright star. He stared at the star and felt a pang in his heart, a tingling in his spine and a whisper in his ear.
he could hear the star.
The voice sounded so familiar.
The boy began to walk toward the star.
And as he did, the boy noticed many bright stars scattered in the sky like a great big map.
They had been there all along, waiting for him. He stopped and rested for a moment, savoring his guiding star.
What are you staring at?
Croaked a voice behind him.
What is up there? What's so interesting? He waded closer and answered,
Stars. I'm looking at the stars.
What stars? I see a dark sky, mist, and low green clouds.
You don't see them? They've been helping me guide out from the swamp. Would you like to come with me?
No, thank you.
The
frog smiled. I'm quite at home here in the bog. I swam here as a tadpole and grew up here, and here I will stay. At that moment, the boy realized that everyone has a different journey,
Different signs?
different stars,
Their
own constellations.
As he ventured beyond the swampy forest, the boy heard a cry